Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Co-op Vampire Counts. I am the Alchemical Rabbit, and joining me, the leader of the drowned, Etoile.
Hello.
Etoile.
Yes.
We have slaughtered the Dawn of War 2 campaign in favor of something with a bit more piracy and a bit better controls.
Yes.
Yes. So, for those of you looking for Dawn of War 2, we are putting that on hiatus for the foreseeable future to just be completely honest about it for a quick moment. What it really just came down to was Etoile and I were not having the best time with it.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of stuff coming out that we want to share with you all right now. And
Also true.
Between the choices of sharing the new cool stuff and continuing to play a campaign that we were not really enjoying from like 10 years ago, kind of made my decision. Now, some of you might be going, well, why are you still playing the JRPG? Because we enjoy that, and that's why.
Exactly.
So, without further ado, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who are brand new, and they've already checked out, I will be playing Luther Harkon, the penultimate commander of the undead forces. Of course, the ultimate still being Cetra the Imperishable, but we're gonna be on the other side of the planet, so hopefully he won't get too mad at us for tinkering around with some other undead. Isn't that right, Etoile?
Indeed, indeed.
All right, well, without further ado, let us begin. Now, Etoile and I have played a tiny bit of each of these lords in the single player, just to get a little familiar with it. I haven't played past turn 5 or 6, just to give some context. I think Etoile, you're similar.
Yeah, I think I've gotten to like turn like 11.
Excellent.
With my opera lady.
With your opera, you are in love with her, aren't you?
I do. I really dig her. She's just, I like her plot. It's fun and zany, and basically, so my lord,
yes,
whose name I can never remember how to pronounce.
It's all right. I'm sure we will learn it over time.
We will.
Luther Harkon is mine.
Yeah, yours is a little easier.
Yes.
Mine is like faux French.
By the way, I don't know the Vampire Counts lore super well. I was looking through some of the stuff about the other lords. You know the one who starts in the center of the map with the halberd?
Yes.
He is a von Karstein.
Oh, really?
Yes, doesn't use the name anymore, but he's a former von Karstein.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I want to know, like, I'm very interested in Peg Lady.
Peg, oh yes, old Peg Leg.
Yeah,
McGee.
like dual peg leg and I think a peg arm or like a gun arm or something.
I think she has a hook for an arm.
Does she have a hook? Okay.
Yeah.
Like
she just has,
she's a torso. She's a torso with wooden limbs.
One arm and a head. That is a person.
I suppose. I mean, she's a vampire.
Yeah.
So she's not even I mean, she's a person, I guess.
Now, it totally has been loaded into the game for a full, like, 60 seconds now.
I have a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are lagging behind a little,
well, I am hosting the game and I'm recording. Things are a little slower, thank you.
That's fair.
Yes, going back to the other stuff we are planning on sharing, Fallout 76 comes out when this episode comes out tomorrow. We're going to probably poke around in that. Don't know how long-term it's going to be. We have played the beta. And I am one of a minority of people who are actually very excited for that game.
Oh, yeah, no, I actually am too. Like, I sunk like a full day into it, or I guess the 6 hours that they were open for the beta on one of the days that I played solo.
Yeah. And
like, it's pretty cool. I really dig what they've done with the way that they're handling like lore and everything in the game and plot.
I mean, I know people are upset that there are no human NPCs in the game, but honestly, I did not like the human NPCs in Fallout 4 very much. So
yeah, neither did I.
Yeah, so I'm a little on the fence about that. But I have found like the environmental storytelling, the written terminals, the audio logs, at least, I have not gotten very far in the game.
Right.
I'm only maybe 3 hours into main quest and everything else is me.
Yeah, I was going to say we're mostly like
building.
We've mostly just done the tutorial area.
Yeah, and for her and for us, that's what we want. And we are finally in.
Woohoo!
All right, Etoile.
Yes.
Let's see. I think I have line of sight on you. Yes, you are just north of me.
Yes.
With your, and I'm going to try and figure out how to pronounce this lord's name.
Madame Silostra Diafin.
Silostra Diafin.
She says it slightly differently because it's French. So like one of the.
That's why I was pronouncing it the way she just did.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yes. She said Silostra Direfin.
Okay. Cool.
Opposed to Silostra Direfin.
Right.
All right, Direfin, what are you doing?
I'm going to the Ziggurat of Dawn.
Oh, you're not recruiting anything.
Well, I'm going. She won't go on to land yet, so I can recruit when I get there.
Ah, excellent. I see. You couldn't attack from the sea.
Yeah, she has to go onto the land.
Okay.
When it's attacking.
Yeah, 'cause you couldn't. Oh, you left your paladin behind though.
Oh no. He makes it so I can't get here in one turn.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
If I add him to my army.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
So
well,
we're going in. Are you ready for the first battle?
yes, we are going straight for blood here.
Yes.
Now, why are we attacking this Ziggurat of Dawn exactly?
Because they are my mortal enemies. No, because I want to establish a pirate cove early on here.
Yes.
Before Hexatol has taken it. Because the one thing that I tested a couple things with the mechanics on my solo play of this when I was playing earlier. When pirate coves are put into a city, it doesn't matter if the city changes hand. It will maintain the pirate cove.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not familiar with the mechanics of the Vampire Coast, please allow me to back that question up and explain. So, as a vampire pirate, or banshee pirate in your case,
yes,
when you conquer a city that has a port in it, you have the choice of taking it like normal or establishing a vampire cove, as Etoile mentioned.
Yes.
Etoile, would you like to explain what a vampire cove does?
Basically, it is a building, it's
a parasite.
It's a parasite that you can put on somebody else's city, and depending on what you build there, because you do get a build option, depending on what you build there, you can, get various benefits from it. One of which being, gaining infamy, or getting additional, lord capacity and that kind of stuff. But the interesting one is the one that gives you, I think it's 50% of whatever that city's main faction that holds it, their money, you get 50% of it that they're producing in the city.
Yes. So basically, you can build a building. She mentioned infamy. Infamy is the main resource that we are trying to gather as vampire counts to beat this campaign. We'll go into that a little bit later. At the same time, what she is talking about is gaining 50% of the gold generated in a city. Now, that doesn't mean we take that gold from them. They still get their full amount of gold. We just get an extra 50% on top of that.
Yes.
And that can be useful, especially in areas that we're not going to be able to hold, but we could sack really easily. Yeah. So we can go in, establish ourselves around the map, because it also gives us line of sight.
Yes, it gives us line of sight. It also still produces infamy for us for the most part. They do multiple things, but the cool one is that one that you get, you get two options for, how you want to do that one. One just gives you a flat, amount up front and then a smaller percentage over time.
Yep.
But the other one gives you the 50% and not a flat amount at the beginning. And I think that might be valuable here with Hexatol.
Now, while she is setting her army up, I'm just doing a quick zoom in on all of our boys. We have some handgunners, looking quite handsome and well prepared. We also have handgunners, who are basically pistol infantry. They don't have armor piercing, even though they're gunpowder units, but they can throw a lot of shots, as you can probably tell.
Yes.
So if you're not familiar with the Vampire Coast yet, these are our frontline boys, the zombie pirate deckhands mob, which is a fancy way of saying these are zombies.
Yep.
As they are zombies without shields, they will die easily. On the end, we can see we have a group of sirens, aka banshees.
Yep.
Very, very high anti-physical damage, so they are kind of immune to a lot of things. And then we have the Morn Ghouls, a handsome group of lads who are great for tearing up infantry, but that's about it.
Yep.
I am ready when you are, Etoile.
All right, starting battle.
I have been granted access.
Yes, Captain.
All right. Where is my explodey boy? I'm going to pull the explodey boy back a little bit so that he doesn't accidentally get killed.
Okay, moving my guys forward.
Excellent. I am going to try and take up a position on this hill.
Okay.
All right. First shots are away. Do let us know when you're going to do your fancy...
Doing a fancy spell.
There's the fancy spell. And we can already see the Lure of Tides knocking over a substantial number of Chaos Marauders.
Indeed.
Slowing
and now,
them down.
my fancier spell.
Where will the
Now,
fantasy...
this particular lord
Oh
is...
my god, this spell. I forgot about this spell.
Yep.
And she now has Damned Knights Errant.
I do.
So basically, being a former Bretonnian Banshee, she is completely capable of summoning cavalry units.
Yep, and it's freaking sweet.
It is.
The
All
other
right.
really cool thing
Can
about...
you do me a quick thing real quick?
Yes.
Can you order the Mournghouls to retreat?
Yes.
Tell me when you've done it.
I'm ordering them to retreat now.
I don't mean like click the retreat button. I just mean pull back.
Yeah, I'm getting them to move.
All right, I'm sending in a corpse.
Okay, cool.
Here comes the bloated corpse.
Nice.
All right, put them back in. Put them back in now.
All right, going in.
All right, we just broke their lord and that flank.
Nice.
All right, with the heavy knights, Etoile,
Yep.
flank them around the left.
Okay.
You want to attack them from this angle,
Okay.
because you'll get bigger bonuses then.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to fire on these marauding horsemen with basically everything.
All right.
Yes, yes. See, you were charging into spearmen. That's why you took as much damage.
Yeah.
Now charge into them.
There we go.
Short run up, but it is enough. See that?
Yep.
See that?
Nice.
They can stick in for a moment. All right, I'm sending the marauders running.
Okay, I'm sending the knights back out, chasing the that group of marauders that is running.
Sounds like a plan.
Kind of kiting them.
All right.
All right, and now I'm turning around before they disintegrate.
So yes, the main focus of this army is really just pin them down.
Yep.
And then get around behind and open fire.
Yeah. Basically.
So what I'm doing right now is I am making a small concave.
Okay.
Just to continue to whittle with the ranged units. Yeah. Your Mournghouls are getting a little out there. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, they have gone a little far away, haven't
Yes.
they? I didn't realize they were chasing.
It's okay. Alright, I had skirmish mode on. That's probably hurting me a little bit. Oh my god, the fire hitting into those spearmen from the back.
Nice.
Yeah, these guys do, like, especially shooting in the rear, if you have no you don't have range defense, any shields, a silver or bronze shield, we will pummel you.
Yes.
Now, it does mean some of the more elite armies are a problem, and things that can outrange us. High elves scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to deal with them. I mean, I assume
We'll
we
build
just
up
need...
units.
Yeah.
Bam. Okay, sending them. All right, shooting at this marauder unit before it gets into us.
Okay. Having my lord go forward and cast some more
Sounds like a plan.
magic.
Now, you only get one of those knight units per game,
Yes, I only get one per game, and
So here's the thing that I noticed about your summoning of that.
yes,
You summoned it behind our lines. Is there any reason you can't summon that?
they have to be close to her. The range isn't actually that good.
But if she gets up forward and is just behind the front lines, could she spawn it behind the enemy?
Possibly, I'd have to double check.
Like, I think that is something maybe worth looking into. Also, is this battle over?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
It just was taking a little bit of
A decisive victory.
Yes. I
Excellent.
only lost 82 people. And
Yes,
they're-
and one of those was the bloated corpse who detonated and
Killed
actually
62.
besides the cannons, he had the highest kills of the game.
Yep.
So the bloated corpse is a suicide bomber unit.
Yep.
You do have to buy him every time he dies, so something to keep in mind.
But he is almost, like, in my experience so far, he is always available because, like, they're vampires, so they can do the recruiting from, like, just straight paying for the army because they raise
yeah,
them
they can
from the
raise
dead,
dead
basically.
immediately.
And in that option, he's always available. So I'm going to establish a pirate code.
And I think it's only 60 gold for him or something. It's something.
It's not horrible.
So she can recruit now.
Yes.
So what's available?
So what's available? Well, because I recruited just before I went into this battle, I actually can't recruit.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But what's normally available for me is Pirate Zombie Gunnery Mob.
That's the
the-
handgunners.
Yep, the Deckhand Mob, which
Yep.
is the guy with the swords.
The basic zombies.
The basic
basically.
zombies. The Zombie Pirate Gunnery Mob, which is the I've got the two-handed and the
That's the handguns. Those are the ones who actually have armor piercing.
and then the Bloated Corpse.
Okay. All right. So you've established that.
Yes. Give me a
So
second. I'm just
now
gonna level up.
When the lizard men come through and claim this, your pirate cove will maintain there.
Yes.
And because this area, just to make a point of this, this is Hexodal.
Yep.
This is the lizard man home territory. We're probably not going to be able to hold that.
No,
so it's
probably
actually
not.
better that she's going in and setting up pirate coves now, so as the lizard men gain strength, so shall she.
Yes, and I actually might eventually, like, establish a relationship with him, maybe, like, through
That's true.
diplomacy.
Your hatred is more... Well, I'm going to be fighting him is the problem.
Oh, okay,
Like,
well then,
I think you end up fighting a lot of the elves. I end up fighting a lot of Skaven and lizards.
Gotcha.
Because I think you're going to take the northern hemisphere. I'm going to take the southern.
Yes.
All right.
All right, and for my first order, I'm doing salvage cruise.
Excellent.
Oh, and the other cool thing, well, you'll get to see this on his turn.
Oh, yes, yes. I will talk about the ship cities.
Yes.
For those of you familiar with the black arcs of the dark, or the Druki, not the dark elves, the Druki, you will see some familiarity. So what are you doing, Etoile?
I'm deciding whether or not I want to do growth. Yeah, I want to do growth.
On her?
On her, yeah.
I think growth is...
All right, so I've advanced my paladin. So the other cool thing is this particular lord for the Vampire Coast starts with a hero.
Yep, a paladin.
A paladin, a damned
Bretonnian.
paladin.
A Bretonnian one.
He's Bretonnian, so he just keeps saying Bretonnian things, which is really funny to me. But he starts off immortal.
Yes, he has immortality because, well, he's damned.
He's
so
damned. He's just her personal bodyguard.
He is cursed to live forever damned at Silostra's side. He doesn't even like music.
Indeed. I just like to imagine that she just like sings to him all the time.
Oh,
and
she
just,
absolutely does.
And he's just like straight faced, you know, like the guys at the
Yes.
in London who like don't make any faces or anything. They're just like solemn.
Oh, you're talking about the
I can't remember what they're called.
Beefeaters.
Yeah, the beef eaters.
Yep. Now, also, all pirates, including her, have these random missions that are based on riddles. Sleep is not required, for in the north there is something harsh amidst the treasures of the marsh. Pretty easy in this case. We need to take our lord to the Pox Marsh and dig. Before we do that, though, we are going to recruit similar to her. So this is the recruitment menu she was talking about. And we can see the cost... Okay, so the cost for a bloated corpse is 300. And they cost 81 per turn. We are going to keep... We'll have 2 of these in the army for right now. Which is going to raise everything. And we are going to immediately deal with these Vampire Coast mutineers. Because, I mean, it's turn 1. What do you want?
Exactly.
We are here. Quick save. Now, I have a slightly different army. I don't come with a bunch of cannons like her. But I do come with a unit of deck droppers.
Ooh, those are the bomb guys, right?
No, they are basically vampire bats, if you're familiar with the Vampire Count's army, who are all carrying a zombie gunner.
Oh, that's cool. So you basically just have a
I've arranged gunnery.
you have a
mob.
fighter plane
Kind of.
or a fighter
Now,
glider.
Charles the Drowner, this happy-looking fellow who will be fighting next, he also has one.
Oh, but he looks so sad. He's a young man. Look, he just earned his wings.
He did.
And you're gonna crush him?
He did just earn his dinky little wings, and yes, I am.
I like his stupid little hat with his little like gold bat wings. Oh, I feel kind of bad that you're gonna just like beat him down and show him his place.
Yep, pretty much.
He's not cool enough to be an admiral yet.
Nope. He never will be either. All right. We are going to build this up pretty similarly to what we saw Etoile do. Now, one thing we do need to keep in mind is that Mornghuls can deploy out in the field.
Yes.
So we're going to hide them, actually, in the middle of the forest.
Cool.
So there will be our front line. Immediately behind that will be a gunnery mob. Now, one thing you may have already noticed in the first battle is that I was controlling the ranged units, and Etoile had the melee.
I know.
So we are trying to do this a little opposite for a while. Give Etoile some melee experience.
Indeed. Some practice with that, since I am not super great at it.
Yeah, so for that, I am going to go ahead and give you the front line, including the Lord.
Oh, God, okay.
Now, he has a gun, and it's a very, very good gun.
Okay.
He is also very, very good in melee.
Okay.
So have him target something you want dead, probably the commander.
Okay.
I will also give you the Mornghul unit that is currently in the trees.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
We begin. We are immediately advancing.
Okay.
And I will bring the bats alongside. If you press space, you can see where I've moved
Yep.
the line. I think you just put your... Yep, the infantry is going to go ahead of me. That is probably for the best.
Yep. And I'm gonna wait to bring out the Morn Ghouls.
That's fine. Out. That was a cannon. Let's see. I think... Was that a spell he threw? That may have been a spell. All Vampire Coast generals are spellcasters.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize.
Yes.
I knew that most of them were. I didn't know if all of them were.
All right. My thoughts, Etoile,
Yes.
is once we engage the guns,
Uh-huh.
I want you to take the... You see the arrow?
Yes.
I want you to take the Morn Ghouls.
Swoop them sort of around and then bring them into the
Yes, but we'll
side.
do
Got
that
it.
once their gunners start firing, so we know they're distracted.
Okay.
I'm pulling back my bloated corpses because I realized they were about to walk into shooting range.
Ah, yes. The Lord is in shooting range?
Yeah, he does not have a lot of ranged defense, so probably don't have him doing that.
Okay, bringing him back.
Like, that is actually a very, very bad place for him. Send the Morn Ghouls around. You are good.
Yep, I am. Oops.
Excellent.
Not you, buddy.
Gunnery mobs are picking targets. Alright, need to turn off skirmish on all these dumbasses.
Alright, having the Morn Ghouls go in now that they're distracted.
Excellent. Yeah, whatever the Morn Ghouls impact there should be fine. Alright, gonna swing the bloated corpses around.
Okay, bringing the ghouls forward to keep distracting.
Sounds good. I'm basically just targeting their ranged units for the time being.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you do have spells on the general.
Yes. Well, I have a spell.
Yep. It's enough for me right now. Alright. Freaking spells. Ow. Alright, my bats have engaged their bats. I actually think we're winning.
Good. I think the bats are pretty decent.
Well, yeah, but they're fighting their bats.
Oh, well, maybe your bats are just better.
I think my lord will just gives them better buffs.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a straight up I charge them and kill them.
Yeah.
Fight.
No, it definitely is.
There's a bloated corpse coming this way.
I see that. I'm
targeting it with my guns.
Okay.
He's coming in.
I know. I'm trying to move my guys.
Yeah, they take a little bit more damage than you.
He mostly got his leader.
Yeah, he kind of did.
That wasn't good.
That was not a good. Because I got my bloated corpses going around the back.
Yeah.
One of you finish off this handgun squad. I'm going to hit them straight in the back with a second bloated corpse.
Okay.
It's going to be ugly. Here comes the ugly.
Okay.
You see them?
Yep. Nice.
I believe that was it.
Nice. Well, considering their lord just evaporated, yeah.
Yep.
And everybody is disappearing.
They are done.
Nice job.
Alright, took a lot of damage there, but we are undead. That is what happens.
Yes.
So yeah, went ahead and used up both the bloated corpses to, one, just make that fight end so I wouldn't lose as many zombies, because I can get the bloated corpses back faster.
Yep.
Also, so they aren't eating up money.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because I have to get used to that again after playing Tomb Kings for so long.
Oh god, yeah, no, I haven't. That thankfully is not something that I had run into yet. Oh. So, interesting mechanic in this game that we'll probably see relatively soon.
By the way, on my first city, I will not be establishing a pirate cove. This is my home territory. I want it.
Yes.
You were saying.
Oh, so I don't know. Do you have one off the coast of you? You don't.
Not immediately. We will discuss those a little bit later.
Alrighty, fine.
All right, for my first buildings, I am going to go ahead and establish some income immediately because, hell, we are pirates.
You are pirates, and money is what you like.
Yes. I am also going to establish... I could go for the tier 2 firearms, but I think I'm going to hold off on that first.
Okay.
Instead, we are going to get mortars. And that's it right now. I think I'm probably going to... Oh, Rang Promethean Gunnery Mob. Oh, that's really good. Should I upgrade that right now? No, I need the money. I don't want to spend 2,000. because I would rather spend the money over here upgrading Luther Harkon. This is what we're talking about. So if you were familiar with the Black Fleets or the Black Ships arcs from the
Yes.
Dark Elves, so the Legendary Lords are that. So we have
Yes.
this building, makes things cheaper, gives us more recruitment capacity, more growth. What I am going to do, though, for my first normal building
Yeah.
is instead of getting a military building,
Uh-huh.
I am instead going to go for heavy ballast, which will increase my growth further
Yeah, that's what I took too.
to try and get him speedier. And with that, I am out of money.
Okay.
I am out of money and pretty solidly recruited. Like, I don't even have enough money to recruit anything if I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but finally, I am going to start my tech.
Yes.
I have a choice between buffing armies, buffing guns, having better magic and defense for the salvage crews, or better admirals. First thing I'm going to do is just get gunnery crews.
Okay, makes
Just
sense.
More damage on all my guns. I'm going to have a lot of guns.
Getting twitchy.
And finally, leveling up Luther Harkon. He gets Route Marcher, because everyone gets Route Marcher first. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the first episode.
Woohoo! Pirates!
Pirates indeed. Next time, will Luther Harkon's mad race for land continue? Will the fat lady sing on Etoile's plans to crush the elves? Tune in for all this and more next time. Please, if you are new to the channel, please think about hitting the subscribe button, hit the like, dislikes, hit the bell. You know all the spiel, every video says it. I have been the Alchemical Rabbit,
And this has been Etoile.
and we'll see you later.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.